banger. What's up, Tox Nation? I'm back, and it's your boy Tox here, coming at y'all with another story time. Now, I ain't even gonna tell y'all what it is, because y'all already seen it in the thumbnail. Let's just get right into it. Now, this all starts off, I was around about 7 to 8, around that time, you know what I'm saying? I was doing a lot of flips at the time, basically being like into like gymnastics, you know. My brother had got me into it. Now, this all starts off as a regular day, and I'm at my father's house. Now, my father was living with his mother at the time, or his mother was living with him, you know, type stuff. And I always went down there with my brother and my cousins to come down there. So me and my cousins and my brother all having fun in the room. We got a huge bed we always jumping on. And then there's like a little thing on the side where you got your books at and stuff like that. I'm just telling y'all ahead of time just so y'all can get a scenery of the room. Then you got the TV in the front. So this day we all just chilling, we all vibing, having fun and stuff. And then I choose to be doing flips because that's what I was interested in. I had fun doing it. So I was the main person that was good at flips and stuff like that. So I was doing flips on the bed. Then I'm like, can anybody else flip? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I just wanted to see if anybody was else, like if anybody else was like into the same thing as me. So I'm like, can anybody else flip? And then my brother, he like, yeah, I can do a little bit. And then my cousin was like, I can try. It look like it's kind of easy, but I'm like, no, it's not that easy. Don't just do something that you can't really do, you know? So my brother, he goes after me and he do a backflip, because I do a backflip. But his backflip was a little sideways, you know, but he ain't do a perfect one. But it was alright. He still landed, right? But my cousin was up next. Mind you, I got two cousins. My other cousin, he wasn't trying to go. I'm like, cool, because that's my I would call him my baby cousin, you feel me? So I'm like, cool, he ain't gotta go. He don't know how to flip. He don't trust it, which is fine. You feel what I'm saying? So my cousin is up to do a flip now. I'm like, bro, I think you should really just think about this. Like, I don't want to have you doing something that I did and then you get hurt from it just because like I did it and now you want to try it. Like, I don't want that situation to come out. So I was telling him like, let's just think about it. Don't do it because you don't know how to flip. You never flipped before. So let's just not do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to do that. So he didn't care. He was like, man, I'm ready to do this. So I basically like try to teach him how to do it. And I'm like, basically all you do is jump with all your force. Mind you, it's a bed. It got springs. You should be able to do a flip on the bed. You know what I'm saying? But that's not for everybody. But I'm trying to like direct him through it. I'm like, once you bounce off, immediately tuck your body. Like, try to like, yeah, like tuck your body. So like, as soon as you start to flip, tuck your body immediately and make you flip faster. And then you just put your feet down once you feel like you about to land. So that was basically like my directions of him to being able to flip. And I was like, put down your hands if you need to. But me, I didn't really need to, not on the bed. So I'm like, put your hands down if you need to. He didn't listen to me with that. He definitely did not listen to me. He immediately jumped off, right? But the way how he jumped off, he jumped backwards. Like, not like a normal backflip where you jump a little bit backwards. He like pushed off straight back. Like, it wasn't like a up, like slanted back. It was not like that. It was like he jumped straight back. So he did that. So he didn't get that much high up in the air. And then he started to do the flip. This man landed directly on his neck. His neck cracked and everything. And then he gets up and act like nothing happens. And he just grab his neck and he start laughing. My brother was dying laughing. He crying and all of that. Like, he's sitting there crying. Like, he's dying laughing. And I'm sitting there like, low-key, like, is you good? But laughing at the same time. Because he was laughing. So after that, I'm like, yeah, you shouldn't try it. Right? And then we all chilling and stuff like that. And he has the weirdest idea, right? Y'all remember this bookcase, right, that I was talking about in the beginning? The bookcase. He chose to climb all the way to the top. Mind you, it was not no short bookcase. It was kind of high. It was like close to the ceiling. He climbed all the way on top of it and tried to jump off to do a flip onto the bed. Why did he want to do this? I have no idea. Well, we used to sometimes we'd just jump off of it onto the bed just for fun. But he wanted to do a flip off of it. Why would you want to do that if you can't even flip regular? It didn't add up, right? So I'm like, no, you should not do that. You should not do that. Like, get down. Like, but mind you, people don't want to listen. So my cousin just started to climb up on top of it, right? And he chooses to try to do a front flip, right? But as soon as he tried to jump off of it, the thing started to break down. So he fell off of that, hit the bed, and then hit the ground. I'm like, bro, is you good? Like, he was just injuring himself like that whole day, basically, because he wanted to try to do a flip so bad. I'm like, bro, think about what you're doing before you do it. So he just jumps off, try to do the front flip, and then he literally jumps off. The thing started to break down, so he couldn't really jump off how he wanted to. So he basically slipped. So he did half of a front flip, landed on his back on the bed, and bounced off the bed onto the floor. And then he got hurt. I'm like, what is you doing? But he wasn't like severely injured. He didn't need to go to the hospital or nothing like that. He just needed to sit down and take a breather, because he was low-key laughing. And I'm like, bro, this is not funny at this point. You is just trying to hurt yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't just be doing that out of random and think you're gonna be okay. I understand we kids and we do random stuff, you feel what I'm saying? But at certain times, you really need to think. Like, come on, like, that didn't seem like a good idea. You already almost broke your neck. Like, the first time, you literally almost broke your neck. Why would you want to do another flip after that? I wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? So, after that, we tell my grandmother and stuff. And then she basically get all on his head, like, why is you even doing all that? And then she was talking to us too, like, why did y'all let him do that? I'm like, I literally told him no. I'm the one that told him no. He didn't listen to me. Like, that's not my fault if he ain't want to listen to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally told him no. I can't force him to stop. He chose to do it. So I didn't get in trouble because I told my grandma. I'm like, I told him to not do it. You feel what I'm saying? And he chose to do it under his free will. So he got in trouble because he messed up the bookcase. He had to put it back together and stuff. But he messed that up and he was injuring himself for no reason. So he got in trouble. And it wasn't big trouble. He just had to, like, go sit down for a little while. And then he was cool again. But that was just so crazy because I'm like, bro, you didn't have to do this. Like, it wasn't like you didn't have to do that to impress anybody. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you didn't have to do that. We all knew you couldn't flip after the first time. You feel what I'm saying? But that's the end of the story. Please don't do something that you know you cannot do. Don't try to impress people. Just be you. And it's your boy Tox. We not gone yet. Don't think we leaving yet. Cause we not. Cause you still ain't hit the like button. I need you to hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you can get notified anytime I drop a video. I drop videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Stay tuned for all those to come out. And it's your boy Tox, and I'm out.